Hello everyone, welcome to another episode of Jay's Beer Review. I'm still at Greg's house, and we're diving into a beer that he is bringing to me exclusively, and it is none other than the Goose Island Bourbon County Stout Rare. Now, if anybody doesn't know about this beer, first off, let me just talk about the Bourbon County Stout within itself is currently the second best beer I've ever had. Now, you throw in the fact that it's the rare one. This beer here was made 18 years ago, or the barrels that they have are 18 years old. I'm trying to make sure I tell the story exactly right. And then they aged it for like 2 years, and they're only making it once, and that's it. So each bottle is individually numbered, as you can see right here, and it's truly known as a divine beer and really exclusive, really hard to get. So the fact that Greg is sharing this with me is really a treat, because it's also very expensive, and for one bomber to one individual to pay for the cost, it's pretty high. So the fact that I got to just sample this coming over and having dinner at his house was really a special treat, and I'm really grateful that he's nice enough to share this with me, and I cannot wait. So with that said, I am going to go ahead and break into the Bourbon County Rare brand stout and see what the hoopla is all about. Now, the glass I'm going to use is, again, this says to use snifters, but we don't have snifters here, so I'm going to use like a wine glass. I'm going to hope that that's going to be able to do enough to bring out the aromas and really show you what the beer brings out. So we're going to go ahead and break into that and give it a try. The alcohol percentage on this is 13%, just for those who like to know about that. Wow. Just opening the bottle, I can smell it. Alright, so we are drinking just 2 divine beers right in a row. I've given like 3 hours time between the last beer, so my palate had a chance to clean up and make sure I didn't have any booziness effect going on afterwards. So let's talk about the beer. First off, it is a real black beer. It was really thick as well, compared to like the other one was a little bit more thin. But I also noticed there's like a reddish tint around this beer, almost like a fine wine kind of look to it. There's no head at all, which I kind of expected, and you can kind of see as you go around with the glass, just the sugary likeness that just leaves on the rim. If you can, maybe if I show it up close, you get that idea how it kind of just settles down there. And it's such a pretty looking beer with that red complexion to it. Let's give it a smell. It smells like red wine mixed with dark chocolate. That's the best way I can describe it. And it really smells. You can smell that bourbon quality right to it. I can't wait. This is really a treat. Here we go. Cheers. Yeah, I'm basically speechless. It's everything that I thought it would be, and mainly because I've had the Bourbon County Stout, just the regular one, and like I said, it's my second favorite beer I've ever had, and there's not much left to be undesired here. I mean, you're talking about great oak wood type qualities to it. You're getting that really nice sweet vanilla flavor to it. There's dark chocolates going on. There's dark fruits going on. I mainly taste like a cherry. Greg hit it right on the spot. Taking one of these and aging a couple of years and see how it tastes then, without a doubt. It already tastes phenomenal right now. I can imagine what it would taste like if you gave it 2 years to just age. It's super smooth. Yes, the alcohol presence is there at 13%, but it's really well masked by the just great flavors you pull from it. You definitely want to take your time drinking it. It's very big. It's definitely a sipper, not something you're just going to go and pound, but what is just a tremendous flavor this beer brings. I'm excited. Anyway, I'm going to just enjoy this, take my time, make sure I savor the rarity of this, and get back to you in a few moments. Alright, well, I'm back, and as you can see, I have just a little bit of beer here left. And let me tell you, it's no secret, the Goose Island Bourbon County Stout is my #2 favorite beer of all time, and the Rare is no exception. The big question is would I consider this better than the just regular Bourbon County Stout. At $47 a bottle, and you have to have a 22-ounce bottle that you can't recap, why didn't they just sell 4 5-ounce bottles for the same price, where I could have been able to enjoy 4 different occasions of this beer? So really, I'm throwing the gauntlet down to Bourbon County Stout, or to Goose Island, to maybe do something like that so I can enjoy this beer instead of just once and getting hammered on just one. But with that said, I'm going to go ahead and do my final chug and give you my final thoughts and grade. As far as final thoughts and grade, it's real easy. I'm going to call this a top-notch beer. It's probably one of the best beers I've ever had in my life. Like I said, the regular Bourbon County Stout is number 2. The big question is, would this just replace it because of the rarity? I don't know. Maybe if I had them side by side, I could tell, is there really truly a difference between the two? But, you know, just a great, the best way I can describe it is like a nice wood-type taste going on with like a chocolate-covered cherry-like flavor, and really smooth, really rich, and then a little hint of vanilla to add to it. So just a phenomenal beer. I loved everything about it. So again, that was the Bourbon County Rare, and as you can see, each bottle's individually numbered because they even say right on the side, share this with those you hold dear because it will never be made again. And I was truly gracious to be able to try this. So once again, Goose Island Bourbon County Stout, I want to thank Greg from Hoosick Street Beverage for sharing this with me. And until next time, thanks for watching.